Now I want to point out another common error that many developers face. So let me go back to the application. Right here, you see we have absurd post. If the model state is not valid, what will happen is it will return back to the view. In the view, we need the view model. So right here, we can pass the product detail view model that we receive right here. Let me add a debugger in if ModelState.isValid, run the application, and then try to create a new product. Now what I want to do is if we go back to the application and in the absurd, I want to stop the client-side validation. So I'll just comment this code out and that will stop the client-side validation on absurd. If we go on product here and we try to create a new product, here right now it displays an image when no image is available. So let me fix that first. Inside absurd, where we have the image, we can use the same condition here at if model.product.id is not equal to 0, only then display the image. Once you save this, go back and refresh. Whoops, something went wrong there. Oops, I think I need a closing tag. There we go. And if we refresh, great, image is not available. And now our client-side validations are not working. So if we just add one image here and try to hit create, we have our debugger, we get here and the model state is invalid. What happens if you hit the continue button? You get an error message. In this case, category dropdown is empty now. And the reason is because if the model state is not valid, we are not populating the view model again. So we need to do that in order to avoid weird scenarios. So what we will do is what we are doing inside get. Here we are setting the product view model, the category list. We'll copy this, we'll get down here, and before we redirect back, we will set the product view model dot, we will paste it to reload all of the dropdowns if the model state is not valid. So this is how you should always debug if you are trying to post something and if you get an error message, most likely it is a chance that your model state is not valid. We did not get an exception this time, but we could very well get an exception if the model state is not valid and you have not configured the else part. So that being said, we'll just switch back to our absurd and we'll make sure we enable our client-side validation.